I had to push, and that was my first act of self-advocacy. Was I wanted to do another ultrasound at a different clinic, and we did that. But the report came back similar. I was ultimately offered the choice to leave that lymph node in or to take it out. Nobody at any point said it could be cancerous, which in retrospect, of course, it should have been treated as though it was cancerous. We should have assumed it might be unless it told us it wasn't. So fast forward to September, the wait to get that lymph node out. And I did get it out in day surgery. And within 4 days, they called to tell me it was completely cancerous, full. It was not lymphoma. And that meant that it was coming from someplace else. And we raced over the course of the next couple of days to find the source of that. And it turned out to be colorectal cancer.
Yeah, lesson for me that self-advocacy is going to be important here, and not to expect that the information is just going to come to you as quickly as the system kicks in. It's not 100% uh, foolproof for everyone. But you're going to have to ask questions if you want to get the information you're looking
There's always anxiety, and I focused on what I could control and who and what plan I had in front of me, and the things that I couldn't control, which were the test results. I tended not to think about those as much as I could, and just focused on the plan going forward, and that helped me
Mhm.
through it.
I'm actually someone too who's always been physically fit. That's the irony of all of this. Marathon runner at the gym since I was a teenager, and I'm 60 now. So it's always been a regular part of my life. And I agree with Jesse too that going into cancer and chemo and being fit probably did give me an advantage. I know it gave me an advantage with surgery. Surgery was originally supposed to be a laparoscopic surgery, and after pumping 5 holes in me, they weren't able to pull it out that way. So we had to have a big abdominal incision, and that really set me back. And I struggled after that because again, nobody could tell me when should I start exercising. It's through the abdominal muscle. Every movement I make is painful. Am I going to tear anything? So I went to, of course, Dr. Google trying to figure out what I could or couldn't do. And if I'd had a resource like Jesse, that would have been extremely helpful.